Sports Network. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd. Today is the first broadcast in March. It will be a great month. Kentucky plays in the SEC tournament coming up, and then the NCAA tournament. Hopefully we can get to the Final Four. Well, I'll tell you today's plan. We're going to talk about the AP rankings, the matchup that's coming up, and other games that are going on today, and the bracketology. Hopefully, it'll be a good game. I mean, Kentucky has to play good, or else they can get beat real easy. But the way we've been playing, Kentucky shouldn't get beat. So let's go to the AP rankings. I've already looked at them. I looked at them yesterday, but I'll go through them one by one with y'all. And then we'll talk about the bracketology and like the matchup. Kentucky plays Tennessee tonight at Rupp at 8 o'clock. I won't be able to watch it. But alright, so Kentucky, they did go up. That's all I'm going to say right now. But here's the rankings. At number 1 was Kansas. They stayed after barely beating Kansas State. They actually should have lost that game. Number 2 is Gonzaga. Number 3 is Dayton. Number 4 is Baylor. Baylor lost to TCU, forcing them to drop a little bit. San Diego State is 5. Kentucky's 6. That's the highest we've been since that Evansville loss. I mean, it's the highest. I mean, we went from 1 to 9 or 10, and now we're 6. Florida State 7. I'm not sure who they lost to, but Florida State lost. Seton Hall made a big jump. They're 8 now. Maryland 9, even though they lost. Louisville 10. Creighton 11. Duke drops 5 after losing to NC State last week, which they didn't do anything. Wake Forest, and then Virginia. Oregon goes up to 13. Villanova drops to 14. Villanova lost to can't remember, Providence. They lost to Providence. BYU, I mean, honestly, the best team from who's been playing really good from a conference that ain't as good as BYU. 16 Michigan State, they went up 8. My God. Auburn drops 2 after losing to us. Iowa State at 18. Ohio State goes at 4 to 19. Penn State drops after that loss against Iowa. Houston goes to 21. Virginia goes to 22. Illinois goes to 23. Wisconsin 24. And Michigan 25. Out of the last 7, or let's do it, out of the last 9, there's 7 of the 9 are Big Ten. That's crazy. Or 6 of the 9 are Big Ten. 6 of their 12 teams are in the top 25 through the 16th. None really receiving votes, but LSU from the SEC, like Marquette, West Virginia dropped. West Virginia dropped from 20, Colorado dropped from 21, Texas Tech dropped from 22. The coaches poll, nothing. It's pretty much the same. Let's look at the news from college basketball. It says, Azubuike sheds Brute questionable. Oh, he must have got hurt. Georgia Tech to drop a bill of postseason ban. I thought not. But Jayhawks are anonymous. And number 1, I guess so. I mean, I don't know about that being anonymous. But we'll go and look at the matchups. Kentucky's an 8.5-point favorite against Tennessee. Honestly, I think they should be better. We'll go into a little break, and I'll be right back.
Sharp stones, broke bones, truth hurts, yeah, you know. You tried, backfired, you and your busted soul.
Welcome back. We're going to look at the matchup that goes on tonight. Tennessee and Kentucky plays at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Kentucky is a 79% chance to win. Quickly, they're our best shooter. Bowden's theirs. He is averaging 13 a game. Honestly, we're probably the better team for sure in this game. They have this 8.5-point favorite, which is pretty nice to be up like that. And what's crazy is that we average 8 more points than them. That's probably why. Tennessee in their last 5, they've beat Florida. They lost to Arkansas, lost to Auburn, beat Vandy, and lost to South Carolina. Kentucky's last 5, as you know, were all wins. Auburn, A&M, Florida, LSU, Ole Miss, and the 3 more after that. We're on an 8-game winning streak. We have one of the higher winning streaks in the nation. In this game, I'm going to pick Kentucky by 9. Maryland and Rutgers, I'm going to take Maryland by 2. Michigan State, Penn State, I'm taking Penn State by 4. Purdue and Iowa, I'm taking Iowa by 5. I think I said Iowa by 5. Yeah. But, Wednesday, I'll be doing one tomorrow. We'll talk about what's going to go on Wednesday. Well, a lot of big games going on. And, wow, okay. It's kind of weird. I thought it just, this is Thursday is the Mountain West Championship. You kidding me? San Diego State playing the championship Thursday. It's kind of weird. But honestly, Kentucky should win this game. We're gonna go into the bracketology, and we'll try to go the top 5 seeds in each one. They updated yesterday, and I didn't get to do the podcast yesterday. Just don't ask why, but some issues were going on yesterday, and actually yesterday night, so I couldn't do it. But it was I mean, stuff that you would think would happen, but just you be glad that you don't have that, what went on. But if you want to get in touch with me, you can tweet me at Wildcats_SN10. And that's my Twitter account. You can tweet me during the broadcast. This is going on live right now. Now here's the big thing. They have Kansas the 1 seed in the Midwest. They have Seton Hall the 2. I wish we were in this bracket because I like Seton Hall to play against them. They have Louisville the 3, Penn State the 4, and Colorado the 5. So now let's go to the East. The East has San Diego State as the 1 seed. They have Dayton as the 2 seed. They have Duke as the 3 seed. Michigan State is the 4 and Auburn the 5. In the South, Oregon is the 4 and Wisconsin is the 5. Now in the West, they got Gonzaga as the 1, Florida State the 2, Kentucky the 3, Creighton the 4, Iowa the 5. This bracket, I'll sign up for this bracket. I like it because, I mean, we can beat Gonzaga, we can beat Creighton, but I mean, Kentucky is the hottest team in college basketball. Now Baylor was pretty hot until they lost to Kansas and then lost to TCU, so now they're not as hot anymore. San Diego State was hot, but they lost their first game of the season, so that kind of drops them a little bit. And I guess you could say Florida State was hot after beating Louisville, and then they've lost some. Maryland was hot, Creighton was hot, you know. But we're the hottest team right now for sure. Us and Kansas are the hottest teams. There's no doubt about that. We got 2 minutes left. Today, Kentucky plays. It'll be on ESPN, I think. I'm not sure. It'll be on ESPN at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 Eastern Time, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific Time. I guess we shouldn't go into this game thinking, oh, we're going to win, but we should have some pride that we can beat anybody in the country. I mean, we've played like we can beat anybody. So I guess you could say, like, we played, honestly, the best that we've had all season. To beat Auburn and the game doesn't get under 2 or over 7 shows that we can play with anybody, because Auburn, Final Four team last year, beat us. This shows that our team was better and has improved. We might have lost to Evansville, but like Cal said, that was in November, and we didn't have EJ, we didn't have Nick, or Nick was hurt, or Nick was sick. Some other players were sick, and that's all they want to talk about is that they lost. Let me say something. The past is the past, and the future is now. The future is what matters right now. We got 30 seconds before we will end this broadcast. This is our first time going live today. Tomorrow we'll talk about the stats that went on and the game matchups Saturday or maybe Friday. Final 15 seconds, we'll just play some music. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's WSN.